So cheers to all you Freemasons. You're very kind. You literally gave me a hug and a mug and a controlled demolition in my life. Good job for sticking up for my rapist ass piece of shit father. But this message needs to be heard for what it is. For God's sake, people, stop complying. Start rebelling. They're trying to get you to not resist. Their so-called pandemic was just being used as a beta test to be conducted over humanity by very unelected globalists to see how easy it was to seize totalitarian control over the pretext of a global emergency. Their goal is to ultimately transform our free societies into a totalitarian society in order to strip each and every single one of us away from our fundamental rights. Cheers to you, Freemasons, for doing that and being a part of this conglomeracy out here. You don't own any rights to freedom or freedom of the press the way that you have, not allowing us to any kind of freedom of speech. Your democracy is a complete garbage and sham against the rule of law. You don't stand on any law. You don't actually swear an oath to protect all enemies from foreign and domestic cultures, because you guys are legitimately the domestic terrorists playing in suits and ties and robes and things like uniform. So you want to get rid of all of this truth out here and all of the tellers. In the entire history of mankind, there's never been a political elite concerned about the well-being of regular people like me and you. But different from these conglomerates and these conglomeracies, these people aren't any different now than they've always been. The whole goal of theirs and mine is ultimately to transform our free societies into a totalitarian society for slavery and eugenics operations and operating on innocent lives and literally stealing children away from their parents and splitting apart homes and using the family court system in order to legitimize kidnapping of children for what I believe oftentimes is for sex trafficking crimes that's rampant, and it's like making more money than a lot of drugs out here, little small time drug dealers. So they literally want to establish this type of rule of law against our actual fundamental rights and make it legal for them to put drugs in our mug, or in my case, the whole time of poisoning me relentlessly, in an unrelenting fashion in order to control my life and steal my identity. Thank you so much for protecting me to a fair trial. Thank you so much for literally going around giving me proper notice before literally corralling me illegally and legitimately corralling me inside of my own life in this open air prison system that you guys have created over my life. It's really nice what you guys have done just to try and get rid of the innocent people so you can protect people like my father for raping his own daughter who was born with congenital heart defect, and where a lot of the sciences and other cultures are literally finding out that a cold and calculated arsenic poisoning of a mother in pregnancy or a mother in that situation, a daughter could come that way. You guys know that the cannabis made parts already would act as like a normal part of the heart in a few heartbeats. There'd be some inflammation, but you already know that the petrodollar is not even doing anything for our bodies. So all these petroleum-based parts and petroleum-based medicines are just for your cartel to control human life, and you know that. It's already been discovered a long time ago in our history, and you guys just literally worked up a good game in order to destroy lives with intent for your own menial interests and gains. Good for you. You literally destroyed innocent lives out here. You're not allowing any truth into these school systems, and education is complete garbage. So the entire history of mankind is now being treated this way, and it's never been about anything of these political elitists being concerned about the well-being of regular people. So thank you so much for doing a good job. You guys are fantastic. We appreciate you so much.